When you think about where Hispanics live in America, what comes to mind? California, Texas, Florida. You're not wrong, those are definitely the heavy hitters. But what if I told you that the full picture, the real story of where Hispanic communities are not just living, but booming and fundamentally reshaping the American landscape, is far more surprising than you think? We're about to count down the top 10 states for Hispanic Americans, but we're not just looking at the states with the biggest raw numbers. We're combining those massive population centers with places where Hispanic culture is becoming the majority, creating a vibrant, influential new reality. This list is about where the heart of Hispanic America beats the strongest, and some of these states will shock you. Before we jump in, we should quickly clarify our terms. The U.S. Census Bureau defines Hispanic or Latino as a person of Cuban, Mexican, Puerto Rican, South or Central American, or other Spanish culture or origin, regardless of race. For this video, we'll be using Hispanic as it aligns with the census data we're referencing. This incredible community is not a monolith, it's a rich tapestry of different nationalities and cultures. And its growth is staggering. The Hispanic population in the US has soared to over 65 million people, making up nearly 20% of the entire country. In fact, between 2022 and 2023, the Hispanic population accounted for nearly 71% of the total population growth in the United States. So, stick around to see if your state made the list. The results might just change the way you see the map of America. Number 10, Illinois. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is a state you might associate more with deep dish pizza than a booming Hispanic hub, Illinois. But make no mistake, the Prairie State is home to a massive and influential Hispanic population of over 2.3 million people. While that's about 19% of the state's total population, it's the concentration in its urban heart that truly earns Illinois a spot on our list. The vast majority of Hispanic Illinoisans have made their home in Chicago and its suburbs. The city is a vibrant mosaic of cultures, with huge communities of Mexican and Puerto Rican descent, alongside growing populations from Guatemala and other Central American nations. This influence is everywhere. Stroll through neighborhoods like Pilsen or Logan Square, and you'll be immersed in a world of stunning murals, the sounds of cumbia and reggaeton, and the incredible smells from authentic taqueos and bakeries. Chicago's National Museum of Mexican Art is a world-class institution, offering free admission to ensure the rich history of Mexican culture is accessible to everyone. Illinois shows that a state doesn't have to be in the Southwest to have a deep-rooted Hispanic community that shapes its very identity. Number 9, New Jersey. Coming in at number 9 is another surprise for some, the Garden State, New Jersey. Tucked right next to the massive hub of New York City, New Jersey has carved out its own distinct and powerful Hispanic identity. The state is home to over 2 million Hispanic residents, making up nearly 23% of its population. This isn't just spillover from its famous neighbor. New Jersey is a destination in its own right. What makes New Jersey so unique is the sheer diversity of its Hispanic population. While it has one of the largest Puerto Rican populations in the country, it's also a major center for Dominicans, Cubans, Colombians, and Ecuadorians. This mix creates an incredibly rich cultural landscape. Cities like Paterson, Elizabeth, and Newark are pulsing with Latino energy. North Hudson, particularly Union City and West New York, is famously known as Havana on the Hudson for its deeply entrenched Cuban community, which has been a cornerstone of the area for decades. This diversity means you can find a perfect Cuban sandwich and a traditional Dominican sancocho, all within a few miles. It's a compact state that packs a massive cultural punch. Number 8, Colorado. Heading west, our number 8 spot goes to Colorado. Famous for its breathtaking Rocky Mountains, Colorado is also home to a Hispanic population that is both deeply historic and rapidly growing. Over 1.3 million Hispanics call Colorado home, accounting for more than 22% of the state's population. The Hispanic roots here run incredibly deep, predating the state itself. Much of southern Colorado was once part of Mexico, and families in places like the San Luis Valley can trace their ancestry back for centuries, creating a unique Hispano heritage. Today, Denver is the state's Hispanic epicenter, but communities are flourishing in cities all along the Front Range, from Pueblo to Fort Collins. The influence is undeniable, from the booming food truck scene serving up green chili smothered everything, to major cultural events like the Cinco de Mayo, Celebrate Culture Festival in Denver, which draws hundreds of thousands of people. Colorado is a perfect example of a state where an ancient heritage is blending with new waves of migration to create a dynamic and influential culture. Number 7, Nevada. Sliding into the number 7 spot is the Silver State, Nevada. You might think of Las Vegas and immediately picture casinos, but the real story of Nevada's growth is its incredible Hispanic boom. With a Hispanic population of over 1 million, the community now makes up nearly 30% of the state's total population. This demographic shift has transformed Nevada's social and political landscape. The growth has been explosive, with many moving to Nevada, especially Las Vegas, for opportunities in the booming construction and hospitality industries. The result is a vibrant and energetic community that is felt everywhere. In Las Vegas, neighborhoods in the city's east are hubs of culture, packed with Mexican and Central American markets, restaurants, and businesses. The city's massive service industry, the engine that powers its economy, relies heavily on its Hispanic workforce. This growing influence is also being felt at the ballot box, where Latino voters have become one of the most powerful political blocs in this key swing state. Nevada is a story of the new American West, one where Hispanic culture is actively building the future. Alright, we're halfway through our list. Have any of the states so far surprised you? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're enjoying this deep dive into where Hispanic culture is thriving in America, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We have 5 massive states left, and you don't want to miss who takes the number 1 spot. Number 6, Arizona. Our number 6 state takes us to the heart of the desert Southwest, Arizona. With its long border with Mexico, it's no surprise that Arizona has a massive Hispanic population. But the numbers are still staggering. Home to nearly 2.4 million Hispanic residents, they make up almost a third of the state's population, at over 32%. Like its neighbor Colorado, Arizona's Hispanic roots are as old as the landscape itself, with a heritage that is predominantly of Mexican origin. Cities like Tucson have deep historical ties, but the modern hub is the sprawling Phoenix metropolitan area. Here, the culture is woven into the very fabric of the city. From the vibrant murals of Roosevelt Row to the delicious Sonoran-style hot dogs, their influence is inescapable. And if you want a glimpse of the future, look at the public schools. The number of Hispanic students now outnumbers white students, a clear indicator of where the state is headed. Arizona is a powerful example of how a state's cultural identity can be profoundly shaped by its Hispanic population, linking its past, present, and future. Number 5, New York. For number 5, we're heading back east to an icon of immigration and diversity, New York. While it has a lower percentage of Hispanic residents than some southwestern states, the sheer volume is immense. New York is home to nearly 3.9 million Hispanics, a number larger than the total population of many other U.S. states. They make up almost 20% of the state's population. Of course, the heart of Hispanic New York is New York City. The city is a world of its own, with a legendary Hispanic history. It's the historical center of the Puerto Rican diaspora on the mainland, a community that has shaped entire boroughs like the Bronx and Brooklyn for generations. It's also the epicenter of Dominican culture in America, with neighborhoods like Washington Heights in Manhattan being a vibrant hub of Dominican life. But it's also home to growing communities from Colombia, Ecuador, and Mexico, especially in Queens, one of the most diverse places on earth. From the New York Poets Cafe to the sounds of salsa and bachata spilling out of storefronts, New York's Hispanic culture isn't just a part of the city, in many ways it is the city. Number 4, Florida. Cracking our top 4 is the Sunshine State, Florida. Florida's Hispanic population is both massive and incredibly diverse, making it a truly unique cultural melting pot. The state is home to over 6 million Hispanics, who make up more than 27% of its total population. When people think of Hispanic Florida, they often think of Miami and its iconic Cuban community, which has transformed the city into a global center of finance and culture. Little Havana is a testament to the enduring power of this community. But Florida's story is so much bigger. Orlando has become a major destination for Puerto Ricans, with a huge influx reshaping Central Florida. Tampa's Ybor City has a rich history of Cuban and Spanish immigrants that dates back to the 19th century. And now, the state is seeing explosive growth in communities from Venezuela, Colombia, and Nicaragua. This blend of Caribbean and South American cultures makes Florida a Hispanic heavyweight unlike any other, a place where, in many areas, Spanish isn't just a second language, but the primary language of business, media, and daily life. Number 3, New Mexico. Now we arrive at a state that is, by one key metric, the number 1 Hispanic state in the nation. Coming in at number 3 on our list is New Mexico, the land of enchantment. While its Hispanic population of just over 1 million may seem smaller than the states we've just covered, it represents a staggering 50% of the state's total population, the highest percentage in the United States. In New Mexico, Hispanic culture is the mainstream culture. The Hispanic heritage here is ancient and unique. Many Hispanos in New Mexico trace their lineage to Spanish colonists, who arrived in the 16th and 17th centuries, long before the United States existed. This creates a culture distinct from anywhere else, with its own dialects of Spanish and unique culinary traditions. Cities like Santa Fe and Albuquerque are treasure troves of this history, visible in the adobe architecture and historic plazas. So let's be clear, New Mexico isn't a state with a large Hispanic minority, it is in essence a Hispanic state, where the culture, language, and heritage are interwoven into every aspect of public life, a fact recognized in its officially bilingual constitution. Number 2, Texas. Our runner-up, at number 2, is the Lone Star State, Texas. Texas is a titan, a demographic giant whose Hispanic population is reshaping the future of America. The state is home to an enormous 12.1 million Hispanic residents, making up about 40% of its population. And in a monumental shift, recent data confirm that Hispanics have officially become the largest demographic group in the state. The Hispanic influence in Texas is as vast as the state itself. From the historic Tejano culture of San Antonio, with its world-famous Riverwalk, to the dynamic international hub of Houston, to border cities like El Paso, the culture is everywhere. The population is predominantly of Mexican origin, but with a growing number of people from El Salvador, Honduras, and other Central American nations. Tex-Mex cuisine is legendary, the music is iconic, and the community's impact on the economy and politics is undeniable. Texas saw the largest numeric increase in Hispanic residents of any state recently, and its growth shows no signs of slowing down. Number 1, California. And now, the number 1 state for Hispanics in America. While we talked about surprises, there's no denying the king, the Golden State, California. With a colossal Hispanic population of over 15.7 million, California isn't just number 1, it's in a league of its own. This isn't just a plurality, it's the largest ethnic group in the state, making up over 40% of California's population. The sheer scale is hard to comprehend. Los Angeles County alone has more Hispanic residents than most of the states on this list. California is the epicenter of Mexican-American culture, but it's also home to the largest Salvadoran, Guatemalan, and other Central American communities in the country. From the historic neighborhoods of East LA to the agricultural heart of the Central Valley, Hispanic culture drives California. It powers the economy, shapes political discourse, and defines the state's cultural identity. The food, the music, the art, the family values, it's all woven into the soul of California. More than any other state, California offers a glimpse into the future of America, a vibrant, diverse, and unapologetically multicultural nation. So there you have it, from the bustling streets of Chicago to the sun-drenched coast of California, the 10 states where Hispanic communities are defining the future. We've seen states with deep, centuries-old roots and states being transformed by new waves of immigration. What's clear is that the influence of this vibrant and diverse community is growing stronger every day. The Hispanic population is projected to reach over a quarter of the U.S. population by 2060, meaning the cultural shifts we're seeing in these top 10 states are just the beginning. This is a story of growth, culture, family, and the fundamental reshaping of what it means to be American. What did you think of our list? Did your state make it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and most importantly, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss our next exploration. Thanks for watching.